I've fallen through a hole. Where am I? The flow of air is quite strong here. This is the cave-in site from the Yep. This part of the tunnel is blocked up by a cave-in. The underground tunnel is not accessible from here. I should go back. Looks like a component of some sort of machine. Yes. Maybe I can find out where to use it. I know where to use it. I know everything. That's why you tune into me, viewers, and for my sultry voice. No. Only kidding. It is a mechanism of some sort. It's the last mechanism. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the end of that puzzle. God, I hope so. Unless they changed it since the beta, in which case, I might be redacting some of this myself. This old furniture has been left here to rot. It has been left there to rot. Makes me wonder why they didn't just throw it out. Sentimental reasons, perhaps? If we cannot access the tunnel mentioned in Professor Wright's log, how can we find the missing part of his research? I must talk to Kaufman about this. Yes, Kaufman. I was able to use that key to explore the basement. There is a large hole in the floor. One side of the hole may lead to some sort of tunnel. It is completely covered in rocks and debris, so I cannot tell for sure. Covered in debris, it sounds as if the professor succeeded in blocking the entrance to this underground tunnel. It is unfortunate for us. I have made some progress in my own mind, friend. I think this could help us delucidate the next step in our search. Have a look. Behold, the book of legend. Today a meeting finally took place. This again was not in the beta, so I have no idea what this is about. You see, Mr. Wright, our organization is keenly interested in your research. We could reach an agreement to fund this project, but first we need to know the details. I understand. The main factor is the condition of the test subject, how open he is to suggestion. As you know, only the human mind can open a physical passage to the other side. Intriguing. So a complete absolute darkness will be required for the experience to result. A secluded place, completely isolated. A place that can only bring thoughts of what may be hiding in the dark. I have the perfect location in mind. But in total darkness and seclusion, how could the result of the experiment be studied or confirmed? That is precisely where your organization can provide help. I've designed a special device that would allow me to listen from a safe distance, but I lack the means to manufacture it myself. That we could arrange. But there is only one last thing I would like to know. How would the experience be triggered? By means of a chemical compound of some kind? Do you mean a serum? Not at all. That would be of no elegance whatsoever. The trigger is the mind itself, the emotion known as terror. Primal fear that still survives in the depths of our mind from the times humans were mere beasts. That which allows us to open a physical passage beyond the veil of rational thought. Primal terror is the key that we will use to open the last door. Oh, the name drop. Last door right there, yep. Name drop. Could this organization be the Playwrights? It may be, mein Freund. If so, then we are closer to the truth than we thought. But in this room I have been able to find only some fragments of information, discarded material. It looks as if the main bulk of documents were moved from this room, hidden somewhere else. The basement tunnel. That seems the most reasonable conclusion. But access to that place is lost, is it not? The entrance was sealed. There may be another access that we do not know about, hint hint. If we could find and use the device the professor mentioned in his log, I believe we could shed some light on this matter. Mein Freund. And I know the device, mein Freund. I'm going right up here. With the Freunding. Oh wait, it was not the correct. Here we are. Right, First I gotta take the handle, or lever, rather. Stick it on. I think it will work now. Yes, yes. It's a lovely song. Do my ears deceive me? Is that a piano melody? I must see Kaufman at once. Not to state the obvious, but it sounds as if someone is still down there, playing the piano, of all things. But how is that even remotely possible? If you didn't catch on, I think it's radio. I do not know, but this means something important to us. It means there's another entrance to the underground tunnel, and that we must find it. But we've run out of leads. You do not find anything of use in the archive, and Professor Wright continues to mutter incoherently about childhood memories. You must hypnotize the professor, mein lieber Freund. We are running out of options. This might be the only way to find the answers we seek. Look at this candle. Fix your eyes on it. Your body is light as a feather. Everything around you fades. You are entering a dark, endless void. I like how the other guy's facing away so he doesn't get hypnotized. Listen to my voice. Where are you? A great number of trees surround me. The sun is setting soon. I can go north, and I can go west. I will go north. I stand beside a waterfall. It is not water that falls, but mud and rock from a great height. They fall and fall into a bottomless abyss. Behind the waterfall lies a tunnel. To the west I see the edge of the forest. Go east. I'm in a dark tunnel. Oscar is here as well. He is upset. He yells at me. He begs me to stop. The tunnel divides in many passages. I can go north, south, and west. North. I'm in a large open space with a piano. Something stands next to the piano. I can't see it clearly. Its face. The tunnel stretches into the dark. Walk down the tunnel. It is a very small room. In the center lies a deep pit. The ladder goes down. It is so dark. Down there, it lies. It waits. I will not continue. I must go back. Go down the ladder. I cannot. I can hear it with me. Its breath. Dear God, I must flee. You must continue. It waits for me. It waits down there. I've gone down the ladder. I cannot see. It is pitch dark. I can feel its breath. It is here. It is with me. Wake up. Enough. We went too far, mein Freund. You're right. I did not think he would react this way. You did well by stamping the trance, Kaufman. I think it would be best if we leave it for today. Let us return to the inn. Reflect tonight on what we have witnessed here. Tomorrow, let's discuss the next steps in our investigation. January 21st, 1893. Me do words good. Kaufman is, as he mentioned before, he's a bit sick. Come in. Kaufman, are you alright? Worry not, Wakefield. I'm just feeling a bit feeble. It must be all this cold and humidity. Nothing serious. I would like to know your opinion about what we heard during yesterday's session. Do you remember anything that could help us in our search? The man shouting at Professor Wright. Professor Wright mentioned a man that should shouted at him near the entrance to the tunnel, begging him not to continue. I cannot remember his name. Very good, it was Oscar. We should attempt to find him. He may know something about Professor Wright's fears. Excuse me for yawning. Indeed, mein Freund. If we can find this man, I'm sure we will shed some light upon this mystery. Why don't you go to the village and try to find out something about Oscar? My apologies, but I must stay here and recover my strength. Alright. So, we are alone without mein Freund, and we're going to the town square. Rather rude of him, really. An old rusty bronze bell. Typically, a seafaring vessel is engraved with the name Augustine. Yes. Someone may be able to tell me more about it. And I happen to know a person who will tell me all about it. Tell me all about it, yeah. Lady dressed rather elegantly, looking for someone who came to. Wait. This lady dressed rather elegantly for someone who came to drink in a place like this. Damn it! Ah! I didn't get my description in there. Why do I keep not saying description? What the fuck is wrong with me? Alright. Forgive my language. Good morning. Let me drink in peace. Are you a ship captain? What's it to you? Do I look like a captain? Your hat. Because of the hat you're wearing. Ha! Hat don't make a captain, townie. You can buy a hat like this in any flea market in England. Your coarse skin, because of your coarse skin weathered by years of salt and wind. You meet many folk in Wickport. Yeah, it's common enough around these parts. Alright, look, I don't need to play this stupid game with this guy. Just get me the hell out of here. Your hands. Any fisherman's hands like these, your 3 earrings. You have doubled 3 capes, is that right? Indeed I have. Good Hope, Lewin, and Horn. Therefore I hold the right to stand before kings and to piss against the wind. If I dies in the sea, these 3 rings will pay my wake. But no, that'll not happen now. Do you mean you'll not sail again? I love the sea more than anything. It is my passion, my freedom, and my life. But there are many things about him that we do not know. There are, far from the coast, in the deep dark, things we are still unprepared to behold. Believe me, these things await deep down. Have you seen any of these things? No, but you may have heard 1 or 2 stories the fishermen tell about these things seen out there. It is naught but tales from young'uns, mere superstition from men too cowardly to face the dark. Any good seaman knows that in the strong wind, a stretched rope can shake and sing. I myself have mistaken such keening for the wail of a child, but there was one time it was nothing of the sort. Then the sea howled. It was not thunder nor a strong wave clashing with my ship, no, it was like a voice. It spoke to me in a language I cannot describe, a sound muttered by a living something, a call unlike anything I had ever heard. And I understood. What did you understand? I understood there was no more freedom for me. The sea now had other lords, and whoever they were, I did know they would not share it. What happened then? As I navigated back to shore, I lost control of my ship in a great storm. The rocks of the cliffs did the rest. I did not know where the remains of my dear Augustine ended up with the passing of years and tides. I looked for them once, for many moons, but all I found was this bar at the bottom of an empty glass. I never returned to the shore since. May she forgive me, and I'll leave you be. I'll leave you alone. Okay. And then I give him the bell. Why, the bell is from Augustine. My Augustine. Where on earth did you find it? I found it on the beach, near the shipwreck. Thought I would never see it again. I will clean it and make it shine anew. Wickport Beach. Our beach? Why, I must go. I must go straight away. Oh, to be reunited with my poor Augustine. What will remain of her? No, no, I dare not go. Oh, but I must. Good day to you, sir. And now we drink his alcohol. No, I'm kidding. Then we go talk to the old captain. Not the cracks in your hull, nor your flaking paint, none of it matters. You're as beautiful as ever, Augustine. Today we will watch the sunset together. Good sir, I cannot put in words what a great service you have rendered this drunken knave. Just as you, a stranger, have brought me to my lost treasure, made this old sailor's spyglass in whatever way it can help light the way to yours. Take it, it is a gift from the heart. Thanks, old man. Excuse me, are you spying on me? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. You are not from these parts, are you? No, I'm just passing through. Are you alright? Yes. Could you do me a favor? For a long time I have wanted to visit the tomb of my lover, but I cannot leave the house due to my illness. Could you please leave these flowers there? No one in the village would do this service for me. Sure. Alright, where is that place? Oh, you cannot know how grateful I am. You are a good, kind person. You can go to the graveyard through that path right there. The name you need to look for is Carter. Opens up another part of the map. Do. Why are you spying on me? Oh, do not put it like that. It sounds so terrible. I just watch folks passing by. See, totally not like spying. I cannot leave the house, so I spend my days at the window. It is awful interesting. You learn a lot about people this way, you know? Really? What can you tell me about myself? Well, I've only observed you for a while, but I can tell you are on an important mission. Looking for someone dear. There is a worry over your shoulders and a long way ahead of you. Wow, that was remarkable. I am frankly astonished. What can you tell me about Captain Morville? Poor Fred is always drunk. In the old times when he was not sailing, he had long walks on the beach and looked happy. But now, rare is the occasion when he gives a quick glance at the coast, he has lost all hope. You know a man named Oscar? Yes, of course. Oscar is the priest of Wickport's parish. You can find the church right there in front of my house. He is a man who has lost his purpose. I see him walking aimlessly in the morning and evening, nervous and doubtful. I should go. Thanks for everything. Have a good day. Oh, right. Okay. So, I can go to the church a little later. But for now, we're going to go, have a conversation, lay some flowers at the grave. There we go. All the birds have suddenly stopped their chittering. Sounds as if someone's at the door. They're about to come kill us. Ooh. Oh God. Door has been opened. It's scary. We're about to be assailed. There's just gonna be like a guy standing like behind us with a knife. You know it. You know it's coming.